Welcome back to another video today, guys. It's Alfred, and I got an interesting video for you guys today. So I realized that I've never shared my passion for piano, how I started playing, what I did before that, and how I really got into it, and how the journey's kind of taking place now. Let's just get into it. As long as I was a kid, I've always been into using my hands. When I was like, growing up, when I was like, I don't know, like 10, 11, 13, whatever, something like that. I always used to love doing like a magic trick with cards, and I would show like my family, show some friends. I was so much into Rubik's Cubes, but I thought I had one around me. I have them everywhere. You probably see them throughout my video. I was so much into Rubik's Cubes. I was so much into cars and like fixing things, puzzles, and all this different type of stuff. I was always into like using my hands for something, my fingers, even to the point where I thought I could be like some type of special writer because I just loved my handwriting. If you've ever seen it, I've always loved it. So basically, I knew whatever I wanted to do in life, it needed to be hands-on, and I needed to be using my fingers, using my mind. So fast forward, or jump back, whatever. As long as I've been alive, I can remember that I used to play the drums in church. I used to play the drums every single Sunday. In fact, I was born on a Sunday. But I never really had that passion to play piano. However, my dad was a piano player. He was an organ player. He played saxophone. He played everything. And my sister, my younger sister actually, she played piano. And I just never had an interest for it. Up until one service I went to, and this pastor, he looked at me, and I was on the drums, and he prayed for me. He prayed for my hands, and I remember this. I remember exactly what I had on. I remember everything because my life changed right after that. He prayed for my hands, and just like that, there was an old little piano at our house that my sister was playing on, and she wasn't doing nothing with it, so I picked it up, and I just started playing. I started playing this genre called Boogie Woogie, because I was really fascinated by it. If you don't know what it is, you got to check it out. I love it. It's like really old bluesy type stuff. Yeah, so I really enjoyed playing that and listening to that. And then I got a little better. I wasn't the best, but I got a little better. And my mom said, "Okay, so why aren't you doing this in church? You playing the drums?" I was like, "Dang, I never imagined myself being a church musician, like piano church musician. I used to play the drums, but piano, okay." So yeah, let's do it. So I remember when I was trying to learn songs, trying to find easy songs, I was like, man, I don't. And the one song that I still very much love to this day, that's like my anthem, is He's Able. That was the very first song I learned. And I learned that in B, because the original track, it starts in B and then it modulates to like C or C sharp, whatever. But I remember learning that in B, and I was like, okay, all right, I got this key out the way. I don't want to be a transposing musician. I don't want to be that type of musician. But yeah, I went and I started playing, aux keys at my church because we had a main keyboard player, and she taught me a lot. And I really appreciate her. I mean, God puts people in the right place. Just gotta say that off the bat. But I started learning from her, and then sooner or later, I ended up, taking over as the head musician, and then she started singing. And then, just one thing happened after another, and here I am now. And that was about 7 years ago when that happened. So yeah, man. I mean, it's definitely been a journey. It's been something. I've had a lot of people to help me along the way. My parents have always pushed me. My girlfriend, my family, they've always supported me on my gigs and, whatever I did. So the support system was really great. But yeah, that's kind of my journey. And I get this question a lot during my live videos. Where do I see myself in piano in the future? And to be quite honest with you, whenever I think about that, everything comes to mind. I want to do so much when it comes to music that I can't even pinpoint anything really. But like I usually tell people in the next 6 months, in the next 6 months, I would love to be relying on music for more than 50% of my income. Not to say that it's about the money, but you know, we're living in some expensive times. I really see piano as a passion, and there's nothing I could ever imagine myself doing more. But yeah, that's pretty much my piano journey as of right now. 22 years old. So yeah, 7 years ago I was about what, 16, 15, 16 is kind of when I started playing, you know, when I was in high school. But yeah, for everybody who's been watching me for a while, who's been watching me grow, who watched me on TikTok when I go live, my YouTube channel, watching my tutorials and my covers, and you know, watching everything. I really appreciate you guys, and I'm really trying to make something happen. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I probably said pretty much it like 10 times already, but no, yeah, I'm really enjoying what I'm doing, even if it's not full time. I give it 1,000%. I mean, look at my lives. There's like 10 people in there, but man, I'm playing like, you know, I got Corey Henry, you know, I got Jonathan McReynolds, I got somebody standing there watching me, Stevie Wonder. Oh, I should never said that. Hearing me, I guess. But yeah, that's been my piano journey, and yeah, that's it. But yeah, all I can say is, you know, I hope you guys tune in for the rest. Whatever you're watching on TikTok, whatever, or social media on Instagram. I appreciate you guys very much. I probably said that 1,000 times, but that's just how much every like single follower means to me. But yeah, before I end this video, I obviously want to thank God for bringing me here this far, and I thank you guys for like the millionth time for sticking it out. But yeah, if you're not following me, if you're new, if this is your first video you see me, feel free to tune into all my other videos and check them out. But that's all I got for you guys. Peace out.